Hello. Hi. So I'm going live. Today is 202 days of me being mostly carnivore and paleo, low carb. And I wanted to share wow, there's a hair in my eye so early in the podcast. Wow. Okay. So I need a haircut. That's what it's telling me. So, what is on the menu today? First and foremost, I want to say that I have dropped over 35 pounds in less than 90 days. Okay. And I'm still dropping body fat. I'm still in fat burning mode. And I'm dressed in my farm gear because I'm getting ready to go out and take care of the chickens and the baby chicks and stuff. So, I just wanted to make this very quick video. And so, here we go. Today is OMAD. That's one meal a day. And what is on the menu, you ask? Well, it's all animal products, except for maybe some seasonings, because I enjoy seasonings. And I'm having, sauteed scallops in bacon grease. Yum. Totally yum. So I defrosted the scallops first, and then I will cook them in the bacon grease after I make the bacon. So bacon is also on the menu today. Anything else on the menu today is going to be baked chicken drumsticks, which I pre-cook slightly in the Instant Pot first. Then I season them really well and bake them in my Ninja oven. That is a multi-use oven. It's a oven that does dehydrating, it does baking, air frying, does all kinds of stuff. And it's just a really nice small oven. And so optionally, I do have some ripe avocados in the event that I may want to have an avocado today, or even just a half avocado. And if I feel like snacking after dinner, I'm going to have available to me strawberries, blueberries, and kiwi. Now, these are very low on the glycemic index. That's not to say that fructose is not dangerous. It is dangerous. Quantities matter. Types of fruit do matter. Your body, my body doesn't know the difference between a tablespoon of sugar and, for an example, grapes, because your body doesn't care where it comes from. It just needs to know what it's going to do with it when it recognizes what it is, which is glucose, right? So is it going to get stored? Is it going to get burned off? What's going to happen here? And as we know, most of the higher glycemic foods, such as bread or potatoes or rice, these types of starches, even vegetable starches from squashes, can stimulate a little more insulin release from the pancreas to push that extra glucose into the cells, which increases our blood sugar levels, blood glucose levels. And insulin is basically a storage hormone for me, not necessarily for you. And what works for me doesn't work for you necessarily. So this is about my journey of dropping a tremendous amount of unwanted visceral body fat, which I held onto so tightly for so long. And I just finally had it. I said, enough is enough. And that started, just 7 months ago, where I said, in March, I said, stop it. Self, just stop it. And I stopped it. So, oh, I'm not alone. There's somebody here. What does that say? Oh, wow. Very nice. Thank you for being here and listening to my podcast about the menu today. So please make sure that you're subscribed and hit the notification bell in the event that you are, wanting to be notified of future live broadcasts or whenever one of my videos gets published onto YouTube. And if you find this information helpful, even a tiny bit, please hit the thumbs up button. Okay, so today is about sauteed scallops. I wrote everything down in bacon grease. and I use whole fats. I use bacon grease. I use butter. I use chicken fat. I use beef tallow. I use whole fats instead of seed oils because, part of the process of the first 90 days of just eating meat and fish only, which I did not do fish actually. The first 90 days were only what I raise and what I grow on the farm. And it was just after the 90 days where I started to incorporate things that I don't grow on the farm, like cans of tuna, cans of sardines, things like that, or store-bought frozen fish or fresh fish, things like that. So because I wanted to give it an honest 90 days, which is where I was able to really force my body to go into fat adaptation. Fat adaptation is where your body is fat adapted to utilize more fats for energy, and instead of incoming from the mouth, from the dietary glucose. So my body doesn't know the difference between glucose from rice, glucose from pumpkin, glucose from sugar, or corn, soy, not soy, but corn, wheat, barley, oats, these things, not soy. Soy is mostly protein, but I don't eat grains. I don't eat grains at all. So that was not even once in a while. So before I even started my journey, I was very low grain. But that doesn't mean anything because I still ate the wrong foods. And if you go and look at some of my podcasts that have been published, you'll hear me say, some of the foods that I really, really enjoyed eating that attributed to my poor health and the storage hormone really just going nuts. I mean, I have pictures, which I'm right now moving from like a cell phone into my email so I can download them onto my laptop, so I can put them here so you can see how huge my face was. I literally had this sugar face, this carbohydrate face. It's embarrassing. I really don't want to put them on the internet here, but I will if it helps you even a little tiny bit to see. I mean, it's bad enough that if you see my thumbnail, I have the measuring tape around my naked belly so you can see how huge my belly was and the inches that it's embarrassing. It's not right. I should have never let it go that far, but I did, and I'm not proud of that. But I'm on track now, and today is day 202 of being carnivore, paleo, low carb, and low glycemic index. Okay? So, cheers. I gotta get to work. Oh, before I let you go, I am going to use seasonings. Hi, Kung Fu Cat 77. There's a shout out to my one and only live guest. So thank you. I do use seasonings. I use onion, I use garlic, I use salt, pepper, turmeric, I use paprika. I do use herbs as well, and those don't affect me in a negative capacity. And the fact that I use chicken schmaltz and bacon grease, it does help to season the food also. So I keep my seasonings very boring, but I do use other condiments if I really want to. And I'm still on my journey, and I will keep you updated. Please subscribe to my channel. And if you find any of this helpful, please hit the thumbs up button. Leave a comment below so it helps the algorithm. This is a brand new channel, and I can use all the help I can get to get the message out there. So until next time, toodles, be happy and be healthy. Bye for now. Bye.